Hello, viewers. Tonight, I will be talking about some research methods that could help you when you are researching about nearly any subject, truth be told. One of the main things you need during research is, or at least happens to be, relevant quotations. Basically, you need books. You need all types of books about all types of subjects. Now, let us be honest, having that many books is going to cost you a lot of money if you were doing it legitimately. But we don't have to buy all of those books. If we know which websites to go to and we keep this sort of, how should I say, privy, because when word seems to get out about the sites I'm going to show you, it usually causes some trouble. So I will go through a few of them, to be entirely honest. Because I could show you more than this, however, this is something that I think once you get the hang of it, of really looking for websites like Ocean of PDF, you will start to realize how easy it is to get copyrighted, written, or, copyrighted content, books fairly easy, copyrighted books fairly easy. So we can, for example, we can type in something like, this is Ocean of PDF. I mean, you can go to all of these websites. If you type them in Google, they'll just come right up. Now, I can type in, for example, the word magic. I get all types of books. Now, I will say that Ocean of PDF oftentimes seems to specialize in fictional books, but they also have non-fictional books. I believe for example, there's a particular set called the Delphi Classics, which are normally very hard to find if you, for example, if you happen to, how should it be said, the Delphi Classics are basically whole works. For example, you can get the complete works of Elizabeth Barrett, of all of these different people, H.P. Lovecraft, I was about to say Edgar Allan Poe. But this is a pretty good resource, if you want PDF files, they may even have EPUB files, but basically you can get all of these copyrighted books for free. You can use them however you want. Okay. Now, those are particularly old works, and they're sort of compiled, but basically you can get new stuff. Different things that you might be interested in. Okay. There's all types of different books here on Ocean of PDF. It is a very good site. Now, I would say that, let me see, why is this not? I'm on full screen mode right now, people. Okay, I have no idea why I can't see the other. Okay, let me see. Yeah, there we go. I guess I will not use full screen mode for the rest of this video. There's another website. This website is called PDF Room. Now, I would say that PDF Room is one of the better websites that you might find. You can find all types of things on PDF Room. It is a lot like another website that was called PDF Drive. that apparently is having problems. So you may say, okay, how do I, for example, let's say you come to a site like this and you say, okay, I can get as many books as I want free and without any problem. And you might say, how should I go about this? Should I just download everything I can? And the truth is, yes. Yes, you should. Because truth be told, although these websites they're file sharing websites, okay, they're community efforts, so to speak. People who love books, who love sharing books and free stuff, share their books. Please ignore the advertisements. I do not have ad block on this browser. But nonetheless, if you're looking for free books, if you come to a website like PDF Room, and PDF Room is a very good website to find PDFs, basically digital books, okay? This is how to draw manga. There's all different types, people. Basically, I come to a site like PDF Room when I would like to find more specialty books I can't find nearly anywhere else. If you want to find books about symbolism, I often use a dictionary of symbolism. Now, a dictionary of symbolism is extremely useful especially if you're looking for particular symbols and motifs in media, and you need help understanding some of those things. Well, to be entirely honest, a book like this, if you can, get a free version, that's quite wonderful. Okay, a book like this is very useful for a game such as Elden Ring or Demon's Souls. I remember especially when I had done the Demon's Souls video, as well as the Demon's Souls blogs. I really did rely a lot on these books. I really did. Now, all of these websites, they are community efforts. In other words, ideally, what you want to do as a user is to download as much as you can if you have a hard flash drive, or if you just have a spare computer that you do not use for anything else but reading. Use that and basically store as much content as you can. File sharing websites are also good if you have a Mediafire account, or if you have Google Drive. I think Google Drive is somewhat less reliable because oftentimes, because of two-step verification and other things that Google has set up, you can get locked out of your Google account. So I do not so much like using Google Drive because Google Drive is connected to your Google account. I think there are other file sharing websites that are easier to use and easier to log in. I have been having all types of problems with Google and their sort of account system. I don't particularly like that. But if you have a few flash drives, you can basically store up hundreds of books, all of the books you would like, and you will basically be able to save everything you want. So this is a very good site. Okay, now let me show you the last website that I would use to find books, and that's archive.org. Now, most of you, peradventure, you are familiar with archive.org. Archive.org is a website where they basically have just about every book you can find. Now, the books that are in copyright, here's the problem. They're not going to give you those books free. You can borrow them, but you have to sort of have them on a singular basis. In other words, they have a certain amount of copies that you can borrow, and if someone else is using it, you can't use it. So that is the weakness of archive.org. However, if you want to find old content, like old Pulp Fiction magazines, okay, all of these books are out of copyright. They're old Pulp Fiction magazines, And let's say you just want to read them because you're sick of the new stuff. Let's say you've read enough manga. Let's say you've read enough manga and comic books. You want to go back to the old Pulp Fiction magazines. You can find just about all of them on Archive. And these archives are also updated. They have some of the biggest Pulp Fiction and old media collections that you can find. I don't really think you will be able to find many collections as good as archive.org. Okay, now they have selections about all types of things, truth be told. They have, here's the famous Weird Tales, or if you just want out of copyright books, let's say you're looking for the Society of Friends, the Quakers, you're looking for books that have to do with that particular denomination, that particular Protestant denomination, and you're looking for things that have to do with the Quakers, maybe you want to learn something about it. You can come here to archive.org. You can find all of the books you could ever need, and really any book that is out of copyright. Now, you can find all types of old books, and you can download them for free. Okay, you can download these books for free. Oftentimes, if they're in the 1800s or whatnot, these are books you can download free in PDF file format and other versions. So if you are like me and you like to have old books, well, this website is quite excellent. I would say this is the best website when you want to find those old books that you can find nowhere else. Books that are out of print but have been sort of digitized into PDF format, and you can even highlight a lot of these books, okay? Which is just excellent. Look at this. You can actually highlight the pages of that book. This one has a few different versions. If you can highlight the book, look for something such as an arrow underneath the PDF file section, and usually it will say download PDF with text. You will want to use that one. Now, ideally, you will want a PDF with text. In other words, you want to highlight it and copy it so that you can make quotations directly from the book, and you won't have to sort of retype it to basically sort of cite information that you want. At least quote information that you want out of these books. But archive.org is excellent. Now, I am going to show you two dictionary programs that you may want to get involved with. The first one, the Star Dictionary. This is the most excellent digital offline dictionary that you can find. Now, this is an international dictionary. It has more than one language. However, for my purposes, I downloaded the English dictionaries for it. And I believe, let me see, they should have an area where I can download the dictionaries. Let me take a look. Basically, you'll get let me take a look here. Okay, this is not what I want. This is the person who makes this dictionary. He's a Chinese man. He did a very good job on this dictionary. So it says download all of the dictionaries. Okay, let me see. It is somewhat hard to navigate this. Okay. I'm not particularly sure where I got these dictionaries from, to be entirely honest. I know I can find them somewhere on this website, but you might have to work with this. I'll be entirely honest. You might have to work with it. I believe you go to Hujing. I'm not particularly sure if that is how you pronounce that Chinese. But basically, what you'll do is you'll type Star Dictionary in the Google search, or Star Dick in the Google search, and you'll be able to find what you need. Now here, basically, you'll be able to find all of your files. All right. Any dictionary files that you need for the most part. And basically this works pretty good. Okay. Sometimes it does take a while to respond, but once it gets running, it's not so bad. Now, what this does is it compiles definitions from multiple dictionaries. Now, normally, you would have to pay a good deal of money to get all of these dictionaries. Okay? You would have to buy specific dictionary programs, multilingual dictionaries. You would have to buy all of that. Basically, if you use Star Dictionary, you can basically get a wide variety of information for free. Now, many people, even academics, do not use Star Dictionary or Golden Dictionary, these two dictionary programs I'm showing you, because this is more of a hacker type of thing. This is more of a hacker type of exploit. This is not necessarily something done by a lot of more highbrow people who have money and resources. But ultimately, the Star Dictionary is the best dictionary program I would say that you can really use on the internet. And it was made by some Chinese man. Now we have Golden Dictionary as well. Golden Dictionary is also a very good and interesting program. So, the website is right here. Now, for this one, I will say dictionaries are somewhat harder to find for Golden Dictionary, but they are out there. You can find dictionaries for this particular program. It has its own unique benefits. One day I may very well compile a download file for those of you who want to use Golden Dictionary. Golden Dictionary, as far as I know, is somewhat older than Star Dictionary, but nonetheless, it is nice to have both of them in usage. So, here is the Golden Dictionary. The Golden Dictionary is somewhat slower. There are some problems with it. It can sort of slow your computer down a little if you decide just to go to the first definition. You get a lot of different definitions at one time. So you have these definitions here on the left-hand side of our computer screen that we can click on, and we can essentially get different definitions about different things. Okay, from different dictionaries. We have a variety of dictionaries, but you have to install all of these dictionaries just like you do Star Dictionary. They have really interesting dictionaries like the Steidman's Medical Dictionary that you can find. You can find the Britannica Concise Encyclopedia. If you look around enough, you'll be able to fill your Golden Dictionary with a good deal of information. All right? But it may take you some time finding different resources for your Star Dictionary, but you will be able to do it. If you look around enough, and one day, as I said, I do plan to sort of share my own dictionary files for Star Dictionary. Okay. The English Wikipedia always seems to be basically I think this always has an error, and I do not know if that has necessarily been fixed. But nonetheless, this is an excellent resource. Basically, the idea behind using dictionaries like this is that you will not need to use your computer online all the time to find information, not to mention the fact that you will be able to find, at many times, better quality information with your Golden and Star dictionaries. It works quite well because they are very reputable dictionaries. Excuse me, that have been compiled and digitized. So this is excellent. If you're reading different books and you want to learn different words as you read, if you really want to master reading and even different, types of words, these two dictionary programs are just excellent for that. As well as the study of different languages. If you get the different language dictionaries, there's all types of languages that have been digitized and different dictionary resources that can be applied to that dictionary. Oh yeah, that was something that opened up. I don't particularly know what that is. But yes, this basically, I had said a long time ago in one of my very first videos that I was going to share with some of you how I find information. So this is how I find a good deal of my information. I do not pay for all of my information. Most of the time, if I need books, I get them for free. I get copyrighted books for free. So hopefully this will help you in any type of research that you are doing. Because a lot of people do not know how to basically, get free books online. I would say some people like different things such as Kindle and the like. I still think, at least for reading books, I think a laptop is probably the best way, in my opinion, because it's portable and it has all the functionality of a desktop for the most part. And for books, you don't particularly need a powerful CPU, or even you don't even need a GPU. So, you can just sort of take advantage of these websites to find all types of information. Anyhow, may you be blessed and fare you well. All right.